What's up, guys? It's Kat.
And Aaron.
And your boy Bobby. Guys, okay, can we have an honest conversation?
What's up?
Okay.
We're on camera, you know that, right?
Yeah, why am I here? Y'all could have handled this by yourself.
You'll serve a purpose. Today we're talking about St. Patrick's Day.
Let's go.
For most of us, St. Patrick's Day is just a day to wear green and pinch our friends who don't. But oftentimes, we don't actually know who St. Patrick is or why he's a holiday.
So, the question of the day is, how are you sharing the gospel with your friends? Now let's jump more into St. Patty.
Let's do it.
All right.
St. Patty. So who was St. Patrick? Today, St. Patrick is considered the patron saint of Ireland.
Patron.
What does that mean?
But did you know that he wasn't actually Irish?
What?
Yeah. That's what it says.
I know.
So what you're meaning to tell me is that this homeboy, was actually not Irish? What?
Aaron, why don't you tell us the story since you are the resident Irish expert on
For
staff.
sure. So, on staff. For sure. So, St. Patrick actually grew up in Roman Britain in the 5th century. For those of you that didn't know that Rome owned Britain, or ruled Britain, there you go.
Okay.
He grew up in Britain until he was 16, when a group of raiders from Ireland came down to Britain, kidnapped him, brought him back to Ireland to be a slave.
So what you telling me, this homie, this patron saint, was actually not even Irish?
Yeah, he was actually British.
Oh. Yeah.
The more you know. Fun.
Awkward.
Okay.
So, in the 5th century, St. Patrick actually grew up in Roman Britain until he was 16 years old, when one day, these raiders from Ireland came to his country.
And they kidnapped him, right?
Sure did.
yes.
They kidnapped him. Up top.
High five.
My man. Brought him back to Ireland to be their slave, where he spent 6 years in captivity. Eventually,
Let me guess, he escaped.
he escaped. There you go.
Awesome.
My man. He escaped, but this is where it gets cool. He came back to Ireland
Okay.
because while he was a slave, he converted to Christianity. So he came back as a missionary, where he spent the rest of his life sharing the gospel to the mostly polytheistic Irish society.
That's dope.
Wow.
That's dope.
So Aaron, why do we celebrate him today?
Yeah, Aaron, why do we celebrate him today?
I'm afraid. In the 1840s, there was a potato famine in Ireland.
Wait. So that means that they didn't have no fries, no potato chips, no chips, no nothing.
None of that. None of that. You got it right again.
Yeah.
3 for 3.
Chips, potatoes. Sorry, I'm just...
Continue, Aaron.
So potatoes, great job, Bobby.
Thank you.
Potatoes were one of their main crops. And so when there was a famine and they ran out,
Keep going.
so potatoes were one of their main crops. And so because they didn't have a lot of food or produce to trade and sell and buy and stuff, a lot of them migrated to the United States. Actually, hundreds of thousands of them did. And along with their migration, they brought their St. Patrick's Day traditions with them. And eventually, it just became part of our society also.
Well, that's awesome, Aaron, but why in the world do we wear green?
Yeah, Aaron.
Patrick's Day?
Why do we wear green?
I got an answer, bro. Chill.
Okay, cool.
I got you.
Cool.
Okay, so one of the ways that St. Patrick shared the gospel was by using a 3-leaf clover or a shamrock, like those little plants, to symbolically display the Trinity, because there was 3 leaves, 3 parts of the Trinity, And so that was one of his tools. The people who, centuries later, so this is now like the 1700s, the people who were celebrating his life and his work and his influence, they used to pin those plants to like their jackets or their shirts, to basically identify with their Christian faith. And so eventually that turned into, or evolved into them wearing green instead of putting the plant on their shirt, the shamrock on their shirt. And so when they came to America, we started celebrating their stuff. We also started wearing green because it was cool.
That's dope. So that's kind of like the equivalent of like sharing like 3 circles.
Yeah,
Right?
totally.
But with a 4-leaf clover instead of 3 circles.
3 circles in the 5th century.
Yeah, good tool. Well, now you know. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
Remember to leave a comment
Leave a comment.
answering the question of the day,
The question of the day.
which is how are you sharing the gospel?
How are you doing it, huh? How are you sharing the gospel?
See, I told you that you would have a purpose for this video today.
I guess so. I'm super excited.
You were my
Yelling.
anger translator.
I'm not afraid.
Make sure to ring the bell, right?
Bling, bling.
Ring the bell to get notified when we're dropping
This is a
some
very
new
aggressive video.
video.
Please ring the bell. Please ring the bell.
See you next time.
Peace.
See ya.
Guys, let's go get some coffee or something.
No, we need to have Irish soda bread, corned beef and cabbage,
Okay, let's go.
and
Come on. Come on.
and some Shamrock shakes from McDonald's.
Oh, she said McDonald's.
We got fries too.
FREEDOM. That is what it means to them.
Freedom!
I'm in my happy meditative place.
Home.